Probably don't know who this guy is, but you need to. His name is James Kofi Annan. He's from Ghana, and his story is incredible. Okay, so when he was 6 years old, he was trafficked and sold into slavery for less than $100. He was beaten, he was abused, he was forced to fish like 15 hours a day on this massive lake. When he was 14, he escaped. He escaped in the trunk of a car at a funeral. He'd never been to school before. But to put himself through school, he would fish and farm on the weekends. He was the first person in his entire family to graduate from elementary school, then he went on to high school, and then he was the first person in his entire community, like entire area, to go to college. So after college, he landed a job at Barclays Bank, and he worked there for a number of years, but it was like, hey, there's still kids out there and I need to help them. So he bought a boat and returned to the lake where he was enslaved for a year. Started rescuing kids who he knew were enslaved. Then he built a school and a recovery center for kids when they first arrive, so they get medical care and counseling for PTSD, and they're enrolled in school. Most of these kids, just like James, had never been to school before. Man is an absolute legend. He's spoken at the UN against human trafficking. He's met past US presidents. He's literally saved thousands of children from slavery and trafficking. A lot of these kids are now adults who are business owners or teachers, and he even has some people that were rescued by him years earlier now going back to rescue others alongside him. There's still more kids out there, and even though this work is incredibly dangerous, James will not quit. He's an amazing human, and I wish everybody in the world knew how incredible this guy is.